The submarine was on routine patrol when something strange happened. A pod of whales surrounded the vessel, refusing to leave. Some even slapped their tails against the hull. Whales were usually docile. They avoided submarines. So why were these acting so strangely? To evade them, the captain ordered the sub to dive deeper, but the whales clung like shadows, following close behind. They weren't attacking, just brushing gently against the hull, as if trying to communicate. The sonar operator, attuned to sound, realized the truth. They weren't hostile. They were terrified. The whales weren't assaulting the sub. They were warning it. Something monstrous lurked nearby. When the submarine activated its active sonar, the whales scattered in panic. At the same time, the sensors picked up strange, low-frequency noises, growing louder by the second. "Captain," the sonar operator shouted. "The seafloor, it's rising." The crew froze. The sub's scans revealed the source, a massive, unclassifiable organism, something unknown to science. And it wasn't just big, it was everywhere, spanning the entire seabed. That was why the sonar showed the ocean floor moving. Radar confirmed it. The creature was closing in fast. The first officer urged firing torpedoes. "Destroy it before it reaches us." But Commander Paul disagreed. Attacking an unknown entity was reckless. Instead, he ordered the sub to ascend 40 meters, hoping to evade it near the surface. The maneuver was dangerous. The area was riddled with icebergs. Navigators spotted a narrow ice channel, and the sub slipped inside. Jagged icicles loomed overhead, forcing a slow, careful advance. At least the creature couldn't follow, but their relief was short-lived. Ahead, a solid wall of ice blocked their path. The sub barely avoided a collision, though the hull groaned under the strain. Once clear, the captain surfaced at a weak point in the ice to assess the damage. As the sub breached, Paul peered through the periscope and spotted two figures stranded on the ice. They were survivors. After bringing them aboard, the men explained. They were part of an international geology team. Days earlier, they'd been conducting underwater explosives tests when the ice quaked. A massive force shattered the frozen plain, swallowing their camp. Only these two had escaped. Their story confirmed Paul's fears. Something unnatural was hunting these waters, and his mission to investigate the sinking of another sub, likely another victim of this creature. As they dove again, the sonar screamed. The beast had found them. 3 minutes to impact. Engines roared as the sub twisted away, turbines at full burn. But the creature matched their speed effortlessly. It was tracking them. In desperation, Paul surfaced again, hiding among icebergs to mask their noise. Then, a stroke of horrific luck. An oil rig loomed ahead, its machinery thrumming. Before anyone could react, a titanic shape erupted from the depths. The rig's crew barely had time to scream before the Leviathan struck.